Hey, what's up guys, APSTATUS bringing you another tutorial on how to do the nightfall. Now this week I wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead of just showing you how to do the nightfall, I'm going to show you how to do the nightfall in under 15 minutes. Which, if you do the nightfall, you don't want to take any longer than that. Now you notice on all these tutorials, I always try to use my Titan, because if I use my Warlock, one, it's level 30, and I have self-res, so nobody wants to watch a guy just constantly self-res. That's not even nightfall. And then, of course, on the Hunter, I could just go invisible and run through all of these fucking Vex if I really wanted to. So I figured the easiest way to do it would just show you guys on the Titan, because I feel like for PvE, they're the most crippled. Now this week is Arc Burn, which really helps me out, because I believe 2 weeks ago, Zer was selling Patience in Time, and I bought it just for some gigs, and well, what do you know? It's Arc this week, so now I'm very glad I got it, and I have the APSTATUS plan rocket launcher that has arc damage. Can't really remember how I got it. Pretty sure it was a legendary heavy weapon engram, and yeah, and then I'm using the infamous Devil You May Know hand cannon, which I just figured if you're very accurate, then the hand cannon will honestly, if you can one-shot them with a gun, that's the gun I'm using. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but that's what I like, whatever gets the job done the quickest. Now I actually started this video out about 2 minutes ahead of where it started, because one, I forgot to capture, and two, you don't need to see the intro part. You just walk into the cave and spawn in Venus, kill the the little gatekeeper Nexus fucking bullshit ass dude, and then you get to this part where you have to face 3 waves of the Vex. Now luckily for me, I am a Titan, like I always use, so I'm using Striker class, which actually the special is Arc, and the grenade, the pulse grenade, is actually an Arc grenade too. The Hunter has the Blade Dancer, which is also an Arc special, and the it has the, what grenade is that called? The Aftershock grenade that just kind of zaps all of them. That's actually an Arc thing too. So now if you see here, I'm just basically running in, and I'm kind of powerhousing these guys, when honestly, if you have the patience and time, you could just stay back and just snipe most of them. I mean, for me, I was 2-shotting the Nexuses and the Minotaurs. Not the Axis ones, but the red ones. So it was fairly simple. If you have this, honestly, any Arc, anything Arc would just really help you out in this. And if you don't have Arc, that is very unfortunate for you, and I honestly don't know what to tell you. You're just gonna have to brave it out, but I did use Arc, and that actually is what helped me complete this within the 13-minute time frame that I was trying to go for. I wanted to go for 10 minutes. Honestly, it's impossible unless you just run through everything. Spawns the little gatekeepers. Yeah, they're nothing. Look at that. Oh yeah. I hate it when it does that. You can't see anything. Now watch out, because these Axis Harpies, I just looked to my left and they're right there. I failed on that rocket launcher. I mean, they almost killed me right there. Like, you gotta be very mindful of that. They spawn down there. Patience and time just one-shots them. Gotta love that. And then there's, I think, let's see here, there's about 7 or 8 Harpies that spawn, and then you have the 3 Axis, little Axis, whatever the Nexus is. I want to say Nexus, but then I want to say Gatekeeper. I guess it's whatever. Cool thing about them is they all get bunched together if you're on that rock, and if you kill one of them, the explosion from that one that you kill will actually take out the other 2. Really cool thing, didn't know that.
Picking up fallen comps.
You can see, I'm gonna go on to this next part where you can get a ghost if you want, but I've actually tested this, and I have the time breaker, because I did the raid on hard on all my characters, so they all have time breakers, so I'm actually very fortunate for that. But if you have to choose between your Sparrow and those pikes, never use the pikes, because they are not nearly as fast and they will just glitch you. Now if you take the route that I just showed you on the time breaker, or a 90 speed, Sparrow, you will always make it through on solo. If you're with other people, only the first person will make it through, and I've done that from doing this strike multiple times, trust me. See here, I'll just stay back, and then 1, 2, boom, that's 1, and 2. Both gatekeepers real quick. Take out these little goblin fucks. Nah. Go right through the cave. Of course they make me do that, so I have to jump off looking like a jackass. And then I Sparrow on up here. This is actually, this is the fastest I think I've done any Nightfall, to be dead honest, just because there's the only things that you really can't go through is just the 3 waves, and then this part, of course, in the Archon Priest. But once I get to the Archon Priest, I'm gonna reiterate it in this video. I'm sure you guys already know about going under the rail. Nothing new. We've seen this since week 3, but just in case for you new viewers who are looking up this video, you might not know this. These dregs. Oh, another thing, guys, the melee on this week, they do have the melee boost, so that's right. One hit from a dreg, just one of those little, oh, God, I hate them so much. If they just come up to you out of nowhere and hit you, you're dead. You're done. You gotta restart the Nightfall, and nobody wants to restart the Nightfall, especially not when you get to the part right before the final boss. I hate the skanks. They're easy on the weekly because they don't have any shield, but of course on this, it's not the case. Now be very careful about this part. Very careful. Or little like groups of dregs will pop out of nowhere, and then you also have to deal with these Reaver Vandal snipers, which are really hard. Luckily for me, I have the patience and time, but that's not it that pops up out of nowhere. The ship will actually come out of nowhere and then drop people, and that ship, believe it or not, will actually kill you just by shooting you, which is the first. I had to take 2 takes on this. Like, look, he almost hit me and I would have been dead. I had to take 2 takes on this Nightfall because the first time I actually got killed by the ship. You can imagine that I was not a very happy camper after that. But if you are like me and you have the Exodus Plan arc damage rocket launcher, really cool thing. Just pull that thing out, and then right when they drop off all of them, go over there, do a nice little high jump, and we'll see you later. Look at that. Oh yeah, you gotta love those easy kills. Honestly, I think that this week's weekly is harder just because you don't have the damage rock. See, I'm getting sniped by this Vandal right now. That one always spawns there. Be very mindful of that. That's why, if you'll notice, I'm kind of sticking to these rocks, and then that one spawns there, as do a couple others, and 2 captains and like 3 skanks spawn up in that little hallway thing. Now I've done all this. I'm gonna come over there and special. God, you gotta love that striker special. Good thing about Shanks is they can't hit you, so I'm not really worried about being anywhere near them. But that captain, he can teleport. I'm getting the fuck out of there. God, look at that body fall. Fill quickscope and then a jump off back quickscope. Everybody can appreciate a good one. And for no reason at all, I just decided to overkill these dregs. Or Shanks, because God, they're annoying. Alright, now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna release this here Archon Priest while getting all of that glorious special ammo that we love. And then I'm gonna go over to my spot. Awesome. Now, another thing about this spot, be very mindful, if you don't kill them in time, they will actually bring a ship in and it will drop off other guys, but it can actually shoot you from the backside behind you and can kill you from this spot. So try to stand about where I am. You are gonna get some cover, but don't stand all the way down, like nut hugging the rail. You will surely die from that. Wait for the Archon Priest, and then we open house on him. Look at that, 5,000 a shot. That is beautiful. Look at giant ant. The giant Ant-Man the movie. I am actually very excited for Paul Rudd playing Ant-Man. not really in his repertoire. I'm kind of good. I'm kind of glad that he's not, you know, just typecasting like his normal roles. So I'm really excited about where the Marvel universe is heading. God, look at that. Look at him. He's almost dead, and I'm not even out of my ammo. Now, if you notice here, I go to my inventory, right? Now watch what I do. I hit special ammo, right? But it didn't give me special ammo. I don't understand it. I honestly don't. But then I noticed that it gave me full normal ammo. But if you look, I clearly hit special ammo. Now, I even thought to myself, like, maybe I hit the wrong thing. But I went back, and it shows that the number from special ammo didn't go down. But somehow I still got normal ammo. Really bad. So it could have made this video faster, but of course I don't have that much luck. So then I have to hand cannon it out, which 500 bullets a hand cannon. Yeah, he'll be dead in no time. And plus this pulse grenade, God, watch this. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at him. Look at his health. Look at it. You can literally see it go. Look at that. Like, you can see his health go down. Oh my God. And boom, he is dead. Wow, that was a fun one. I hope you guys really enjoyed my video. I hope this helped you out, and see if you can do it faster, and then post your link in the comments. I'd really like to see it. Thanks, guys. AP status out.